I'm making this video to document my notes, or to make notes on what I'm working on. The 97 Altima that I have a number of videos on, the air mixture door in the dash that mixes the cold and the hot air so that you can control the temperature of the AC by the sliding switch here, is stuck in the hot position. So all we're getting is hot air. We can never switch it over to cold and get it to change. So this is just documenting what I've figured out about the car wiring and such. So I've removed the control unit, and I tested this this potentiometer. This switch is an actual potentiometer, and the potentiometer is connected to the car harness through this connector here. This is what that potentiometer physically is connected to, and you can see if you follow the line it goes to it. Well, that harness, if you look at the schematic, is right here. Okay, those wires plug into what they call the push control unit, and the push control unit is this. They're talking about these push buttons. Okay, this is the push control unit, and it has a circuit board. I've taken the back off of this, and you can see there's a circuit board. This is the push control unit circuit board. So that potentiometer goes through this harness, plugs into the car harness, then comes back into this thing. And I've checked the potentiometer is good. So there's two things it could be. It could be a problem with the circuit board, or it could be the motor in the dash that opens, and shuts or slides that door, the cold and hot door, to mix the air. It could be bad. I'm kind of thinking it's not the motor, though, because this failure just, bam, it just failed all of a sudden. It didn't act up for a while or anything like that. Usually those servo motors give you intermittent trouble before they go out. So I'm thinking this is bad. I'm gonna get a used one somewhere, junkyard or something, and try to replace it eventually. But for now, I just probed around on the circuit board, and this connector here is where the potentiometer input comes in, and it's also it has a couple pins that drive the servo motor in the dash. So I've traced around, and I've determined that this chip here, I don't know what this is. The part number is Delco 207483. I have no idea what that is. It may be something like a stepper motor controller chip or something. There's two of them here, but this one in particular controls that mixed door. So that chip could be bad. I've ohmed that out. There's no shorts anywhere. It all ohms reasonable, but that doesn't mean that it's not broke. So I'm banking on this chip being bad, and basically this control board. All the transistors, all the diodes, all the components that I could test seem to be okay. So it's that integrated, that IC, or I don't know. Maybe there's also a second board behind this one. I don't think it has involvement in this particular problem, but maybe. So I'm going to replace this whole unit and see if that fixes it. But I just wanted to make a few notes for my future reference in case I forget things.